Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not your normal matchup. Battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. Got the first down, now looking for more. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Running with purpose. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
7, Arizona 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Arizona offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Number 19, on to punt their way.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Gets some space and on the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Oklahoma.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Arizona 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Back to throw. It's Fafita. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
And that's in Arizona.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
BAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Oklahoma 14, Arizona 7.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over first and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Sharp. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with.
Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Arizona 7.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. To the air. It's Fafita. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner will be brought down.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The sure hands. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switch.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. The ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
So, second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not fulfill a solid gain on that pass. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's an out route. The catch made. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Picks up the burst, looking for more. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First down and 10 now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Bringing pressure. Lets it go as he's being hit. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Going to try to use his legs here. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the sideline. It's Brown. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Backed up at the one, he's going to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Sawchuk. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Sooners offense is back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the two hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this third and long. On the ground, it's Sawchuk. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Bringing it back, it's Hunter. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. To throw, it's Fafita. Looking for a deep completion. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oklahoma 28, Arizona 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. That's strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Arizona Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually you're going to hit some big plays.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to pass, it's Johnson. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack on first down. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Just really good tight coverage here by the defender. Took away any potential option for the receiver to make a play. In fact, the quarterback's only choice was to throw it over the target, and he ends up overthrowing it.
The incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Fighting off the tackler. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play with the score. Oklahoma 28, Arizona 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Trying to run it. It's Barnes. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Back to pass. It's Johnson. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
35, Arizona, 7.
Bringing it out. It's Hunter. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Arizona Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Second down after that previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game finish. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And that's 3 sacks in 3 plays. This head coach has got to love this defense's ability to get after the quarterback.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that is no good. That's just a minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big.
At the 39-yard line. Second down.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Riley. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. great feeling to be up big on the road. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's second down here. Well, this one ended up being a blowout if they get the W, but they also make a pretty